Hello, folks. Today, what we're gonna do is head on over to Guarma in story mode. What you're gonna need is the assortment of health tonics, horse tonic, survivor. You are going to need enough alcohol to knock yourself out, and access to a cheat code to spawn a horse. There are 3 different cheat codes. I'm going to have them in the description. There's one that spawns a random horse, there's one that spawns a war horse, and there's one that spawns a superior horse as well. Personally, I prefer, just for travel on my own to enjoy, I prefer the war horse, but if you're trying to do things quickly and you worry about your health and or stamina, obviously go for your superior. So, what we're going to do is after you have everything you need, you're going to head over to this location. Closest fast travel is McFarland's Ranch. So this is just north of Manteca Falls. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to head over the river to that cliff there. The best place to aim for is about here, as the current is incredibly strong and you don't want to end up down here. So the actual glitch itself takes place about here. Alright, so let's head on over. This, you can use pretty much any horse but the starter horse to get across. It's not too far, especially if you have good bonding. I guess we're not quite up here. There we go. Okay, so the first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna ditch your horse here. You're not gonna see them for a while. Put John's nose in the corner and consume as much alcohol as you can manage before. Well, actually, what you want to do is pass out. That's the whole purpose. You want to knock yourself out. What's gonna happen is as soon as you do that, you're gonna respawn up that hill. One more? I'm not sure. No, that should be enough. Okay, so success by the looks of it. Yes, for sure. Alright, so there's step 1 completed. Now step 2. So you're going to want to open your map up, have a peek. Oh, can't even see it here. There's a location just about here where you can climb up this cliff. Unfortunately, outside the regular area of the map, you cannot whistle for your horse. Not that your horse can get up that cliff anyway, but there's no way to call any steed you have from the outside of the map, unfortunately. By the looks of it, I put the waypoint in the wrong spot, but it's just down this way. Here. So just around this corner here, you're gonna see horn. That's not a lantern. That's a lantern. Alright, you can kind of see. No, it's a little further. There we go. It's a little harder in the dark. Now you can see that essentially there is a stairway on the side of this cliff here. So just hop your way up. Once you get to the top, that's where you're going to cheat spawn your horse. Alternatively, if you don't want to cheat spawn your horse, you can just run. It's gonna take a while, but you can just run. Please keep in mind that doing cheat codes will not allow you to save your game. So to put in cheats, you head down to settings in your pod's menu and hit triangle. Alright, so I'm going to get the superior horse because of the health benefit. And as soon as you close out your pause menu, it'll just spawn right in front of you. Once you get said horse, you are going to want to head southeast, but please keep in mind there are many natural formations of gullies, valleys, cliffs. Let me just grab this waypoint. That kind of thing that make it incredibly hard to traverse. You need to watch very carefully where you are going. Especially considering you are outside the bounds of the map and you will lose topography lines. As you can see on my mini-map, I no longer have topography lines, which are your hugest indicator if you're barreling right towards the cliff. That said, we are going to head this way, southeast as possible as you can go, avoiding cliffs and whatnot, until on your mini-map you see water.
Well done, lady. Yes, Missy. Ain't you special? Come on, let's go! Nice filly. You got some more in you? What else you got?
Alright, now on the mini-map you can see the start of the water will become more apparent very shortly. Now, once you've reached this location, it'll be handy just to pull up your map for a minute. So, as you can see, we have now switched to the Guarma map. Here she is in all her glory. So, what you're going to want to do to actually be able to see the Guarma texture, because we are not technically on the Guarma map, but we are close enough to spawn it in our book. So, you're going to want to run all the way down here. Maybe just about here is better. And then you're going to head south over the edge of the map and onto Guarma, which is technically underneath. So, here we go. Now we're going to head east.
Who's a good girl? okay? Hey, you. There, girl. Give me all you got now! Hey. Come on! We're okay. Hey, miss. I need more! Come on!
Okay, so we are just about there. You can see the landmass coming up. Now, if you want to get here faster, obviously the use
Ain't
of
you fine?
the steroids for the horse will get you, or stamina tonics, whatever you want to call them, across. It will be way faster. I just did not happen to get any, and I think I've got like one, so there's no real sense. So once you approach the waypoint, you're gonna head south. Here we are coming up. You can give your horse, before you jump over the edge, you might want to give it a tonic,
All right there.
as we are on Guarma, and you cannot use cheat codes. I don't know if, yeah, unfortunately. Meal? Nope. Well, let's see how this goes anyway. We'll give him a
Easy,
beat.
girl.
Or her, I guess.
Hang in there,
course.
girl.
So you'll be able to definitely tell when you get to the edge of the map, there is a literal line. And here it is.
Saddle.
So, and if you do it right, your horse won't even fall in the right location. Obviously, as you can see, it's a pretty intense drop, but it's easy enough to do. So now we are technically on the very, very outskirts of the Guarma map. So, to get down to what we recognize, here you basically head south. You have to be very careful not to go over the eastern edge of the map, because all map edges are a literal edge that you can fall off. So you need to be very careful. Especially with Sean not being able to swim. So head south.
Good girl.
You're not quite going to be able to recognize your view out very far. You can definitely tell the areas that have got more texture, that were intended for use, because obviously they look like they were intended for use.
You'll be okay.
Another thing to keep in mind while in Guarma is the areas when you were in the story that had the
You're
sniper
doing
bot.
well.
Because these sniper bots will still exist. They're coded to just be there all the time. So when you are here as John, they are still there. And if you trigger them, they will shoot you. You will die. And you will also end up stuck in the location, like the small intended area that for use in the story mode.
That's a girl.
And I personally have not been able to figure out a way how to glitch yourself out of that area without dying. I'm sure you could likely use the side glitch that we use online to somehow get out, but
We're getting there.
I've never even tried. So, we are taking our time here. And what you see here is actually very similar to anything you will find online in this area. You used to be able to actually find the Guarma map, but this type of texture is all you get, and it is not the same.
We're good, aren't we?
I will link my video, the details on how to go online. I will put it in the details. It's a lot harder to do, and you need a lot of time, for sure.
Ain't you a good horse?
And just to show where we are on the map, we're kind of getting into more well-known areas. So this is obviously the area that you're stuck in here, and you can see the edges of the topography where it will keep you in this area here. And obviously you can't go past that spot, right? If you keep to this area and do not come any further in, you will not have to worry about it, and you can explore going in, and obviously anywhere in the red zone. Up here, you have to be really careful too, in this area, because you can approach from the western side. But yes, you need to be very careful. So a ways to go before I get there.
There you go.
I just wanted to get more into the area that people recognize before I leave you.
You're doing well.
Okay. Now, this edge here signifies the usable map. You can fall off that. You want to find the little area where they overlap and your horse can hop up. I forgot this was the thing. But, yes, you will have to jump up on this little spot here. You gotta find the location where it's close enough. I think this is the earliest spot that you can do it. Yeah. So as you can see, here's what we're used to. Or a little closer to what we're used to. And it looks like we are getting some ass weather. Basically what it looks like outside my house right now.
You okay?
Lovely weather. But yes, this is Guarma. This is what you will recognize. You can start to explore. You'll see the jungle get a lot more textured as you get closer to the playable area. Again, don't get killed by sniper bots. You'll have to do it again. Also, do not save over your file while you are down here, because if you save over your file while you're down here, you will never be able to get back if you do not have a backup.
Easy
Yeah,
there.
going on right here. Just want to be careful. I don't want to. Oh yeah, literally nothing. Better to be safe, however. I'm not even really sure what that's supposed to be. Ow. Tree. Hold on. I'm afraid of falling off like an imaginary cliff, not gonna lie. So we're just gonna pass it on this way. Yeah, the rules of nature don't essentially apply very well out here.
Well. I need more, girl.
Okay, let's see where we are now. So basically, I'm just gonna head, to kind of this area right here. You can start to see what it's supposed to look like.
Hey. How are you?
Still have no flora yet.
Give me a bit more.
There we go. I just can't.
Easy there.
Let's see. What did I get? Oh. A raven. Okay then.
You're a good feeling.
Just had to know what I ran over.
Don't let it get to you.
But yeah, now we've got the more lush Guarma outlook here. I mean, you can go down to the beach and kind of explore where Arthur first washes up. All that area is accessible. You gotta be really careful not to slide down close though. Kind of important.
Well.
Because if you die on this part of the map, you will respawn. But yeah, it's all yours to discover. I'll get it here. Show a nice little view. As I said, the laws of physics don't really apply up here. It's a little bit odd.
Whoa, easy.
The view is just lovely though. Yeah, as you can see, you gotta head this way and down. I mean, you can slide most of it if you want.
Well done, lady.
Just be careful and pay attention to what you're doing. You'll be able to spend some time and explore an area that's definitely, at one point, intended for a lot more than we got to see.
Good girl.
Even out here where there's really not much. It's immense. And not to say how immense it is in the online as well. And it is just absolutely wonderful. Alright, folks. Well, I think this is where I'm gonna leave it. I hope all of you get to enjoy the island to your heart's desire. And I will catch you on the next one.